Celina Bulldogs have started their season with a 3-1 record, but tonight they will face their toughest matchup yet, as the 4-0 Wapakoneta Redskins have traveled here to Celina. The Redskin fans are making their way through the gates, finding their seats, and getting ready for this crucial WBL matchup. Will the Redskins be able to keep their record unblemished, or will the Bulldogs pull off the upset here? It's TSC Touchdown Friday next.
Teams are out on the field now, and we're ready to go here from Celina Stadium. Nice crowd on here tonight between two teams in the Western Buckeye League. Celina will receive the kick. Doing the kicking honors will be Tristan Meyer. He's a sophomore, 5'11", 150 pounds. He's going to kick it away. Back deep will be Sean Kirk and Jacob Stolley. We're ready to go as puts up his fingers, and he lets it go. It's a low wobbly kick that's headed out of bounds. It appears now it's going to be picked up about the 5-yard line. It's going to be run out by Tyler. There's a fumble on the play. It's going to be recovered. We'll see in just a second. The return by Logan to Long, and it looks like Wapakoneta is going to call him with the opening fumble here at the start of the game, Jordan. On the opening kickoff, they come up with the ball. How about that?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. That's not really, and that's official. They have officially ruled it Wapakoneta ball, and that's really surprising. It was a low kick. It was going to go out of bounds, Kyle, like you just said. Instead, they decided to field it out, and ultimately that ended up hurting them, fumbling it, giving it to Wapakoneta with great field position to begin the game.
It was Drew Vold, the junior, 5'10", 170-pounder, is a defensive back and quarterback, and on the special teams recovery. So that's how Wapakoneta is going to start things out. They'll start at 1st and 10, all the way. The opponent 20, there's about the 22-yard line. Cody Morgan under center now, two-back system like they like to run in Wapakoneta. They'll hand it off to Keaton Metz. He's going to bury his head forward for a couple yards. About 5 yards given there. Tackle is going to be made by Michael Teeters. 2nd and 5 now coming for this Wapakoneta team. Wapakoneta 4-0 again on the year. Looking to extend that to 5 wins. But in a sellout crowd nearly here at Celina Stadium.
Great crowd.
That it is. It'll be Meats, or make that Cody Morgan out of the shotgun. Will take it back and fire off to his right. It's going to fall down to the ground though, incomplete. Pass intended to his receiver, Joe Pitts, falls to the ground. Pitts, a senior, 5'10", 155-pounder. That'll make it 3rd and 5 from the 15-yard line.
This is a huge play here for the Celina Bulldogs here, Kyle. After a turnover, will it be a easy 3 and out? Hoping Wapakoneta to kick it or maybe go for it on 4th down. We'll see.
It'll be John Eaton in the backfield, excuse me. Adam Henderson gets sent in motion. Morgan will send it over a screen pass to Eaton, but he's met immediately in the backfield. Nice play there by Spencer Chilcote to break up the chance for the 3rd and 5 conversion. And that's going to send out the field goal team to try to put some boards on the board here early for the Wapakoneta Redskins. Great stand there on 3rd down by this Celina home team. The Bulldogs coming out firing up. Wapakoneta with a chance to put some early points on the board thanks to the fumble on the opening kickoff. Tristan Meyer will line up to kick this one up. The kick is up.
That's good.
And he splits the uprights. It's up and good.
TSC can save you money.
How?
TSC can save you money with Emerge.
What's Emerge?
The Emerge bundle plan. TSC will merge your phone, cable TV, and internet in one nice, neat package to save you money.
How much money?
A boatload. The Emerge bundle plan, only from TSC.
TSC, give us a call and see. It's easy as 1, 2, 3, call TSC.
Minster Bank is celebrating 100 years of serving our local communities.
We are proud of our past and we look forward to a promising future.
Thanks for the opportunity to help our local businesses grow.
Thanks for letting us serve you past banking hours.
Thanks for letting us serve you and getting to know you personally.
Through our private wealth management department, we provide trusted investment advice.
Minster Bank's success and longevity is truly a testament to the communities and the customers that we serve.
Thanks for 100.
They're set to go to kick away again. Last time they finished on the smiling side of that, they recovered a fumble at the 20-yard line of the Celina. We'll see how this one goes. As Tristan Myers sets to kick this one away, he drilled one through the uprights through the last possession. And he lets this one go. It's a low wobbly kick. He caught at about by Sean Kirk back at his own 15. He's going to take it out to about the 21-yard line before he's met by a host of Redskins, led by Max Simon. Make that Landon Hall. 1st and 10 from the 23. Celina takes over. Jordan, you want to go ahead with the starting lineups now for Celina?
Yeah. We got Caleb Hoying, the starting quarterback for Celina. He's a junior, 6'4", 215 pound. And then we'll also hit up with the offensive line at left tackle. We got Mitch Mabry, 6'1", 200-pounder junior. At left guard, you got John Taylor, 5'7", 200-pound sophomore. This is one of 2 sophomores on this Celina team. And at center, we got Ryan Berry.
Here's a fake handoff to Winjet, and the pass falls incomplete, in and out of the hands of Grant Bader. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. It'll be from their own 23. As the big, tall, lengthy quarterback, Caleb Hoying, slings it over there, but just a little bit too hard. He couldn't hold on to it. It'll be 2nd and 10. In the backfield to his right will be Garrett Winjet. 2 receivers wide right, 1 to the left.
There's a false
and here's
start
a
right
false
there.
start. Absolutely a false start coming against Celina. A good Wapakoneta fan base on hand. They made the trip over here.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, we are actually in Celina. It might sound like we're in Wapakoneta right now because we're in the Wapakoneta section. It's loud and mighty over here.
That it is. It's Caleb Hoying will take it again. 2nd and 15 after the penalty. 2 receivers wide to the right again, 1 to the left. In the backfield, Winjet is going to hand it off this time. Make that to keep himself, excuse me. Hoying will take it for a couple yards to about the original line of scrimmage. It'll be about 3rd and 10 now. We'll see where they spot it.
Looks like there's a penalty on the defense.
They're going to have a penalty against Wapakoneta here. Face mask coming against Wapakoneta will move them back, and only a 5-yard face mask though, so
not an automatic.
Or make that a 15-yarder. They do give him the first down here. I guess they give him a major face mask. It looked like for a second they were not. So that is a move the chains here. No, we're all kind of messed up here. I guess I did give him a incidental face mask, excuse me. So it's going to be 2nd and 5 here. And Metz will option this one off to his right. Taking it for a couple yards before running out of bounds will be Garrett Winjet. 3rd and short now, about 3rd and 4 after a gain of 1. Jared Cockrell chased him to the sidelines and forced some disruption there to make it a 3rd and short. Didn't allow him to get the first down on the option. 3rd and 3 from their own 30-yard line. 3-0 Wapakoneta on top. 9:24 here in the first quarter. Pulling out a gun. He's going to hand it off right up the middle, but he's going to be met by a host of Wapakoneta defenders. It'll be...
I think it's 4th down.
It's going to be pretty close. It'll be about 4th and 1, thanks to the great defensive stop there led by Dylan Cool.
I feel like you have to kick this off.
Looks like they're going to stay on the field, though. Wapakoneta, we'll see if they try to draw them off sides here with back deep in their own territory at their own 32. It's 4th and 1, but they're from the gun.
It's a little risky. Great.
We'll see how it pans out for him. Caleb Hoying's going to keep it. He's going to pooch punt this one down. There are no Wapakoneta defenders anywhere, but it's going to take a Wapakoneta bounce. And there to defend that is the gunner, Garrett Winjet. He was the running back on the play. A very interesting formation on the pooch punt. He goes down there to catch it real quick before it takes a huge bounce in the favor of Wapakoneta. They're going to spot it at about the 47-yard line, so huge field position for Wapakoneta here. Interesting play call early on.
Yeah, I agree. I said right before the snap that it was very questionable. They were in the formation of going for it instead of the kicking unit out there. But, I mean, I guess it was a good decision because if you didn't get the first down, it's great field possession for Wapakoneta.
Morgan under center is going to hand it off to Metz right up the middle. He's got about 3 or 4 yards before being brought down by the linebacker Spencer Chilcote. Gain of 6, they're going to spot it. Got a little bit more than I thought, so generous spot there. Officially 2nd and 5. Second and 5 from the opponent's 48-yard line. One receiver to the left. Two running backs in the backfield. That's Eaton and Metz. Morgan under center is going to hand it off to right up the middle and off to the races is Eaton. He is gone. Untouched.
There's a penalty marker down though, Kyle. That might be holding. So we'll wait and see what the official says, but it looked like it's a holding and it's coming right back.
Penalty all the way back at the 44-yard line. Heartbreaking for Wapakoneta as Eaton just took that one right up the middle, and I think he may have been tapped, but not much contact made. He just bursted it all the way down for what would have been a 48-yard touchdown run, but that holding penalty is going to move it all the way back, and now actually back into Wapakoneta's own territory after that. So negate the touchdown. 2nd and long now. 2nd and 11 officially from their own 46. Facing adversity early is Wapakoneta, but they lead it 3-0. 7:51 to go here in the first. Beautiful Celina Stadium. Stadium actually built back during the Great Depression. So Works Progress Administration project that was completed back then. And it's a beautiful park here. Play some high school ball on a Friday night. Morgan from shotgun. Gonna send receiver in motion. It's in and off his hands there. Cole Stevens taking off his foot as well. Incomplete. 3rd and 11 now. Decision time here. Do you decide to make it a short punt here, or do you try to go for it all here in 3rd and 11 and risk a turnover?
Well, with Wapakoneta, you said earlier that they're not much of a pass. They're much of a run-heavy team. So unless you can be confident and get that first down on that run, you might want to just pitch or throw the ball a little bit just to get a few yards and then punt it away. But
here's Morgan dropping the throw. He's going to throw it over the middle for Cole, or make that Adam Henderson down the left sideline. He's got the first down and then more. Finally run out of bounds by Frank Townsend. But not before a huge gain for Wapakoneta, moving it all the way down to the 30-yard line of Celina. They're back in business again.
Yeah, it was poor coverage there by the Celina defense there. It was the tight end who was wide open and went enough for the first down and even more.
Morgan from the gun. He's got Eaton in the backfield. He'll keep it himself and run it up to the 2-hole. And he's still fighting as he picks up a couple more yards. Tackle made by Brandon Hoffman. And also on the stop was Spencer Chilcote. Give him 2 yards on the play, 2nd and 8 from the 28-yard line of Celina. Redskins on top, 3-0. 6:56 to go here in the first quarter. Beautiful evening for football here. Sun beginning to set here, but a beautiful night of high 60s, or make that high 50s here, low 60s. Cody Morgan's going to hand it off
reverse
on a sweep. And Henderson's going to take it for about a 5-yard gain on the left side. Tackle made by Ryan Harder.
I like what I'm seeing here from the Wapakoneta offense. They're switching up the play call a little bit. A little bit of run, a little bit of pass. They're catching the defense off guard, and that's what you want to see if you're the Wapakoneta Redskins.
Exactly, effectively mixing it up. That's how they're moving the ball this drive. Moving the chains here. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Celina has their backs up against the wall. They trail at 3-0. Wapakoneta threatening again. Morgan under center. He's going to hand it off to Metz. He's going to actually fake us out and hand it off the other way to Eaton, who takes it himself into the end zone for a 19-yard touchdown run. He had me faked out on that one. What a beautiful handoff there by Cody Morgan. Had me convinced that Keaton Metz had the ball for a second, but instead slipped it over to Eaton, who took it right up the middle again and took it in for 6.
Yeah, it was great. There was not much of a hold right there, but he got past one defender, and after he passed that defender, he was long gone.
Point after attempt by Tristan Meyer is up and good. It's 10-0. Wapakoneta leads it. When we come back, we'll have more action here from Wapakoneta. You're listening to TSC Touchdown Friday from Celina, Ohio.
Where is that TSC bill? How can I pay it if I can't find it?
You don't need the bill. You can pay it online at telcirco.com.
Wasn't there a special this month?
Yes, we got it from TSC's Facebook page.
I know I've got the announcement for the club here somewhere.
I just sent it to TSC to air on Channel 2. With telcirco.com, Facebook, Channel 2, and their newsletter, TSC makes it easy to stay connected.
Now, if they could just help me clean up my desk.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3, call TSC.
Come out to Astro Lanes in the Loft Bar and Grill, where you can find great food, good drinks, fun games, and of course, bowling. Astro Lanes, a great place to spend some spare time.
We're back here at Celina Stadium in Celina, Ohio, where Wapakoneta leads at 10-0. Wapakoneta once again 4-0 on the season, looking to improve to 5-0. They're set to kick it away. Remember, back on the opening kickoff, they recovered a fumble back at the 20-yard line. That's how they got their first 3 points in the ensuing possession, but here they come again.
It was a great way to start the game for Wapakoneta. They clearly look like the better team at the start.
Sean Kirk and Jacob Stolle way back deep. It's going to be Tristan Meyer again to kick it away. He's had an extra point and a field goal today as well. Meyer lets this one go. It's a short kick. It'll bounce around the 30-yard line. It's going to take a roll over to about the left side on the return. Will be Sean Kirk. Run out of bounds about the, see where they're spotted officially, but around the 30-yard line. It will be right at the 30-yard line. They're going to spot it. 1st and 10 from the 30. The Redskins lead at 10-0. It'll be Hoying from the gun now. 3 receivers off to the right. 3 off to the left as well, or 2 off to the left make that. Hoying drops the throw, throws it off to his left. The ball's off to the ground, but they're going to say it's an incomplete pass. A pass intended for Zach Marks, but could not complete it there. The Redskins defense swarming to that ball, hoping they could get a turnover there, maybe with a fumble, but the officials say that ball's incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 30. Once again, it'll be 3 receivers off to the right, 2 to the left. And Hoying from the gun. Hoying drops the throw. He's going to keep it himself, though. And he's going to maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, met by the interior line of the Redskins.
Like he only gained a yard there.
Thomas Shaneline would come in to make that tackle there. A gain of about 2. 3rd and 8 from the 32. See how they handle this 3rd and long situation here, trying to put some points on the board. They've struggled so far to do that. But a chance here to extend the drive. Now back in the backfield will be Garrett Winjet. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right as well as Hoying drops the throw. Looking long down the middle of the field. That ball is going to be intercepted by Aaron Huffman.
There's a flag
It appears there's
down.
a flag down. Maybe we'll see it wait on the call. It may have been a pass interference.
I think it's an offensive pass interference, though, so I think it will stand.
Waiting on the call. It is against the Celina Bobcat, or Bulldogs, excuse me. 3rd and 8 from the 32. Try to hail it down the field. It did Hoying. And right there to pick it off was Aaron Huffman. And once again, Wapakoneta's got the ball back. The 2nd turnover of the day. Once again, won that turnover battle. They've done it so far, 2-0 in that department.
I agree. The team with whoever wins the turnover battle, I believe will win the game, and that's certainly looking that way here tonight, Kyle.
1st and 10 from their own 43. It'll be 2 receivers off to the left. And Eaton and Metz in the backfield. Morgan will be under center. He's going to hand it off to Eaton, who's going to be stuffed at the line. May have got back to the line of scrimmage. I'd be surprised. I think he might have lost one to play. Tackle made there by Michael Teeters. They'll get him right back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10. 43-yard line. Redskins on top, 10-0.
This is a very experienced Wapakoneta offensive team, or just a team in general, Kyle. I mean, there's a lot of seniors and a lot of juniors, just like Celina, but there's no sophomores starting for the Wapakoneta.
Morgan takes it from the gun. He fires off to Metz to his left. And he's got about 6 yards. Tackle made by Sean Kirk. Maybe give him 6.5 yards there to be 3rd and 3. See how they decide to hand it on a more run-oriented team. We've seen Morgan out there firing a little bit today.
Yeah, like we said a little bit earlier, they're switching it up a little bit. I mean, and that's what you have to do to keep a Celina defense on their heels.
Absolutely. 3rd and 3 from the 49-yard line. 1 receiver off to the left. It's Eaton in the backfield. We'll see if they hand it off to him. They will not. It'll be Morgan keeping it himself, and I think he's got the first down. He's out to about the 47-yard line. He's going to be really close.
Looks like he got it there, Kyle.
Tackled by Logan DeLong, and they will give him enough for the first down. The Redskins continue to move the ball effectively, and they do it here on 3rd and 3. And they'll extend the drive here. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 47.
That was an important play on defense there for Celina. Unfortunately, they weren't able to prevent Wapakoneta from getting, or from stopping them from getting the first down. But now it's 1st and 10. Celina looking to make a stop.
Morgan will fake this one right up the middle over to Eaton. Another one of those trick plays. As soon as he grabs the ball, I think he just hands it right off to Eaton, almost as if Eaton is taking the handoff. Or taking a snap, excuse me. So gain 3 in the play. It'll be 2nd and 7. It's been very well executed on that fake today, on the draw play.
It seems to be working for Wapakoneta, so if it's working, you might as well keep doing it. If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. Henderson off to the left. Out to the right, Joe Pitts. And here's a handoff. Morgan's keeping himself this time. Fake handoff to Eaton this time. He's going to take it on for another mid-sized game here in 2nd down. It'll be 3rd and 3 now, maybe 3rd and 2. Spotted about the 39.5-yard line, so Let's see how this one pans out now. Checking out is Joe Pitts. Checking in is Thomas Shaneline. The defensive lineman also plays some tight end for this team. In the backfield right behind Morgan is Eaton. Off to his right is Metz. And a fumble on the play. We'll see who recovers it. It looked like Celina, the ball scoots out again though. But I think Wapakoneta is going to have the ball, and if that's the case, if they spot it right where they have the ball, I think they might have the first down.
That'd be a crazy first down there because it would be, he fumbled it behind the line of scrimmage and the ball deflected. Hold up.
Waiting on a signal from the officials here. It's the ball squirted out, which moved them around. We'll see where they spot this ball. They're going to move it back, I believe. I believe they said they maybe shifted it over a little bit to get the first down.
I think it's fourth. It looks like they're going to be.
They're going to move them right back to the line of scrimmage again. 4th and 2 from the 39. That play certainly didn't go the way of Wapakoneta. They had other plans, but they have a chance again. They're going to stay on the field, I believe, to go for it.
I think it's the right call. I mean, you're on your side, or Celina's side of the football field. If you turn it over here, it's not great field position for Celina, and they're close enough to make it, too.
Morgan will hand the ball off. He barely gets it off by Eaton as he was met in the backfield immediately, but I think he's going to have enough to move the chains. Eaton does have enough. Again on the tackle is going to be Spencer Chilcote. He's been all over the field today making tackles, but unfortunately for him, it wasn't enough to slow down the Redskins offense, so we're getting another first down. So moving the chains again on the Redskins. Move it out to the 36-yard line. We're approaching the end of the first quarter. We'll see how much time they'll run off of it here. Once again, it's 10-0 Wapakoneta. 4-0 in the season, trying to extend their perfect season. Morgan from the shotgun, he drops the throw. Looks to his left, he's got Metz, but he can't get it. In and out of his hands. Nice coverage there by Kirk to apply great pressure there. 2nd and 10 from the 36 now. We have 18 seconds left in the first quarter. See how the Redskins handle this. 10-0 Redskins, they lead it here in Bulldog territory. But a nice Wapakoneta crowd on hand, making the trip.
It's a nice crowd. It's up and down the football field. You got it all the way down to 10-yard line on one side and 10 on the other, too. So
good traveling team. I guess they're going to run the clock off here at the end of I think we have a timeout, I believe. So, Jordan, let's talk about this for a second. 10-0 already.
Yes.
Celina's down, and here you are again with Wapakoneta moving the ball again at the 36-yard line. What can Celina do to slow down this offense? It seems like Wapakoneta's going to run the ball and throw the ball, for that matter, at will the entire game so far.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great question. What can Celina do to stop this heavy offensive threat by Wapakoneta? And quite frankly, I honestly don't know. I mean, it looks like Wapakoneta is way more dominant on the offensive side than Celina is on the defensive side. So I think it's going to be very tough. I mean, if they are going to stop them, you have to stop them right away and not trail by any more than this at this time in the game.
Back from the timeout, taken that time by Celina. We'll have a 2nd and 10 with 36 at the 36-yard line of Celina. 18 seconds left in the first quarter. They'll come out with Morgan in the gun, 2 receivers to the right. Well, slot, at least they're going to send him in motion. That'll be Henderson. And it'll be Morgan taking it himself up the middle. He's going to be met by 3 Celina defenders. It'll be Michael Teeters on the tackle again. It'll be 3rd and 7 when we come back at the end of the first quarter. That takes us to the end of the first quarter. It's 10-0 Redskins. When we come back, we'll have second quarter action here from Celina. You're listening to TSC Touchdown Friday.
TV everywhere.
TV everywhere?
That's right, everywhere. You can watch TV from your tablet, your phone, your laptop, any mobile device, anywhere you want.
Laundromat?
Yes.
Grocery store?
Yes.
Park?
Yes.
What if I wanted to watch TV at home?
All your favorite networks all the time. It's TV everywhere from TSC.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3, call TSC.
When you see an orange truck, you think GA Windsor & Son Company. But the next time you see an orange GA Windsor & Son truck, we want you to think green. Why green? Because GA Windsor & Son are the original recyclers. Using a modern fleet of trucks, GA Windsor & Son Company collects food co-products from restaurants, food retailers, and food manufacturers in Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, and Kentucky. These food co-products are used to manufacture quality livestock and pet care feed ingredients. So the next time you see an orange GA Windsor & Son truck, think green.
We're back here from Celina Stadium as both teams are back onto the field for second quarter action. Put 12 minutes back up on the scoreboard. We start the quarter, 3rd and 7 from the 33, so we start this quarter with a huge situation coming up here. It'll be Morgan from the gun, 2 receivers off to the right, 2 to the left. Morgan drops the throw. He's being pressured, but he's going to sling it over this time to Cameron Locke. He's going to bring it, slip in between a couple defenders and move off to his right. He's running into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Wapakoneta Redskins.
What an offensive threat right there. You got the tight end cut right through the middle, and then he ran toward the sidelines, and he was gone after that. So now it's 16 points for Wapakoneta, 17 pending the extra point here, but Celina is making it really tough to come back from this one.
The extra point attempt from Meyer coming on the way now. He kicks it up, and it's right through. So right away here in the second quarter, Wapakoneta starts back right where they left off in the first quarter, just moving the ball at will. They lead at 17-0. When we come back from our break here again, 17-0 Wapakoneta. Listening to TSC Touchdown Friday.
Sure, you don't need a set-top box to watch cable, but without one, you're not getting everything your TV has to offer. Add a set-top box from TSC to your television and get more channels. Get a channel guide that tells you all about the shows. Run multiple devices through one universal remote, and you can even add DVR and HD channels. Get everything your TV has to offer with a set-top box. Call TSC and ask for your set-top box today.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3, call TSC.
Owen Kitchen and Bath Showroom has been family-owned and operated since 1990. We can help you from start to finish with your entire project. Let one of our professional designers put the final touches on your project. Owen Kitchen and Bath now has 2 showrooms to better serve you in Wapakoneta and Lima. Owen Kitchen and Bath, cabinetry that will take your breath away at prices that won't.
We're back at Celina Stadium in Celina, Ohio. It's 17-0 Redskins as they prepare to send this one away back to Celina. So far it's been all Wapakoneta, but Celina still with a lot of time left in this game. Only 11:52 here left in the second quarter, so still a whole half to play and nearly an entire quarter left of this first half. Meyer has been perfect on the day in his kicks. We'll go back to send this one away. Give Celina a chance to move the ball a little bit. Meyer sends this one deep. This one back in the left corner here. It'll be Kurt taking this one out. And he's going to slip a couple defenders, but take it out to about the 26-yard line. Garrett Winjet on the pursuit there. First and 10 from the 27. Both teams back on the defense now. Game Face Ohio is excited to be covering 2 games each week this season. This allows us to cover 10 games for both St. Mary's and Wapakoneta. We'll be offering a feature game that will air on the night of the game, while our bonus game will air on Sunday evening. Back in action now is Caleb Hollings from the gun. There's a swing pass off to his right. Winjet moves off to his right this time. On the catch will be Zach Marks. Advanced at about 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. Spot at the 32-yard line. Receiver off to the left. That's Jacob Stolley. Two receivers wide right. Pulling back from the gun. In the backfield, Garrett Winjet. Hoying's going to take this one himself from the shotgun. He's going to be tackled immediately by Dallas Ambos. Third and 1 from the 36. Big third down for Celina to try to keep this drive alive and try to get some points on the board. They've struggled to do that so far. Hoying from the gun. Winjet in the backfield. It'll be Hoying dropping the throw. He's got Winjet off to the left side. He's got some running room around the left hash and down the left sideline. He's got the first down and also going to be run out of bounds this time by the quarterback, Cody Morgan. Morgan playing two ways here. Gotta like the athleticism of Cody Morgan to be able to play quarterback for his team and go out there and play corner as well.
Yeah, I'll say that for sure.
As we say that he checks out of the game. Cameron Locke will check in his position at corner.
Got to save him at quarterback.
Absolutely. And on the handoff, it's going to be back to Sean Kirk. There's a flag on the play. He's going to get a couple yards out to the right hash near the Celina sideline. So we'll wait on the call here.
Looks like holding. We will wait and see.
Official still deciding. Waiting on a signal. Illegal shift, it appears here.
Still
back him up about
back.
5 yards. Negate the 2-yard gain. Celina moves himself back a couple yards. Keep it a first down, though. Still trying to sort this one out, though, I believe. And here we go again with Cody Morgan coming back at quarterback. I think he just needed a breather for a second. So, moving back, 1st and 15. Ball will be spotted at their own, or make that the Wapakoneta 46-yard line. 1st and 16 officially. I think it's just the way they're spotted, though. Caleb Hoying from the gun. He's going to fake handoff and throw to the right. He's got a receiver out to the right. That's Zach Marks. Tackle made on the play by Cody Crawford, who just checked into the game.
Those are the kind of plays you want if you're Celina there, Kyle. They have been struggling so far on both sides of the ball. Not a lot of momentum for them. You just got to stay calm. You're playing at home, so you need to take advantage of the home field.
Caleb Hoying fires over the middle, but almost picked off. Adam Henderson nearly picks this one off, but it falls to the ground as he dives. So it'll be 3rd and 7 again for Celina. They got a decision time here. Do you run a screen pass again and get some big yardage back, or do you try to throw it over the middle again?
Well, that's anybody's guess. Whoever is really open, if you see somebody in the middle open, you want to throw it to them instead of the screen pass. But whoever's open is what you have to go to.
It'll be 3rd and 7. Hoying drops the throw. Looking to his right. Off to the right, he's going to get his running back, Garrett Winjet. He's got enough for the first down as he's run out of bounds. Picks up about 5 more after that. So big 3rd down conversion for Celina. A chance for Wapakoneta to get off the field again. But the Redskins cannot do it. Spot the ball at the 25 now, 1st and 10. They're going to hand off to Winjet. He moves to his right. He's going to be met about a yard past the line of scrimmage by, seems like the entire interior line. Leading the way in the tackle department for Jared Cockerell. Also Thomas Shaneline. Second and 9 from the 24. Ball spotted at the right hash. Celina moving the ball with 9:13 to go here in the second quarter, make that. Caleb Hoying drops the throw. Looking long over the middle. He's going down the right field. He's got a man open in the end zone. And did he hold on? We'll wait and see. I believe he did. Coming down with it, waiting on the receiver here.
It looks like they're giving them the touchdown.
Waiting on the officials here to give us that. It is a Zach Marks that comes down with it, a touchdown. First of the day for the Celina Bulldogs. They get on the board, a nice throw there, a beautiful throw down the right sidelines, and a nice dive there at the end by Zach Marks to make that catch. In tight coverage as well, we'll note that.
That was a great play. Once the ball was in the air, I'm like, oh, that's trouble. I don't know if they can get it. But they did it, and props to them. That was great to watch.
And the kick is blocked by Wapakoneta. It was Thomas Shaneland that got the hand in there. So no extra point for the Celina Bulldogs. It's 17-6. Wapakoneta leads it. So after losing the coverage there in the touchdown, they bounce back and block the extra point. We'll take a short break here. When we come back, we'll have more action in this WBL showdown. You're listening and watching at TSC Touchdown Friday.
For over 100 years, the Stolly Insurance Team has been looking out for you.
We have access to major insurance companies all over the country. And together, we can customize an insurance program that will offer you the best coverage for the best premiums.
Let us look out for you. Give us a call for a personalized proposal today.
Proudly featuring Motorist Insurance, Stolly Insurance in Lima, Wapak, Celina, and Lakeview. Representing Motorist Insurance Group and other fine insurance companies. Stolly Insurance.
TSC can save you money.
How?
TSC can save you money with Emerge.
What's Emerge?
The Emerge Bundle Plan. TSC will merge your phone, cable TV, and internet in one nice neat package to save you money.
How much money?
A boatload. The Emerge Bundle Plan, only from TSC.
TSC, give us a call and see. It's easy as 1, 2, 3, call TSC.
Welcome back to our Game Face Ohio broadcast between the Celina Bulldogs and the Wapakoneta Redskins. It's 17-6 Redskins right now as it stands, 8:59 to go in the second quarter. Celina chatting things out in their huddle right now before they break it to kick it away to Wapakoneta for the first time.
Watch out for the onside.
Interesting formation there. Max Simon is a foreign exchange student from Germany. He'll be the one to kick it away or kick it low. We'll see what happens here. He does kick it away. Receiving it back near his goal line is Cameron Locke. He'll take it around the 30-yard line. He breaks a tackle. He's out to about the 31-yard line before finally being brought down by Brandon Hoffman. A little shaking and baking action going on by Cameron Locke to avoid the first hit and pick up about 5 more yards and get out to the 31-yard line. A nice return.
Yeah, it was a great return from Wapakoneta, and they are clearly the better team today. And it looks like they're a lot stronger too. So he was able to break one of the tackles from Celina. It looked like he was going to be down for sure, but he broke away and got a few extra yardage there.
We break the huddle here. It'll be Morgan in the center. He gets the defensive line to jump. He's waiting on a flag. He points for it. We'll see what they call. It is encroachment here. We had to wait for a second, though, because if they didn't call it, Morgan could get in trouble for pointing because essentially he would have had a false start there. He does get his call, though. 1st and 5 now from the 36. Morgan will be under center again. It'll be Eaton right behind him. Or make that, and right behind him will be Metz. Eaton will take the handoff right up the middle. Now around the right hash. Gain about 2 yards on the play. Tackle made by Zach Marks, who, oh, by the way, scored a touchdown earlier. Second and 3 now. A gain of 2 and a penalty to start this drive. Morgan under center again. Eaton right behind him. Metz off to Eaton's right. Receiver off to the left. Defensive line crowding, and we got a flag coming again. We'll see if it was encroachment again as linebackers are creeping up pretty close to the line.
Looks like a false start.
I believe it was Brandon Hoffman who forced that there. Got the line to jump as he blitzed. It was showing the blitz there. I don't know if he was going to blitz, but
sure looked like it.
He came in as though he was going to blitz, and that sparked the penalty. 2nd and 8 now from the 33. $7:50 and change to go here in the first half. 17-6 Wapakoneta. They open it again. 2nd and 8. Morgan from the gun, looking to his left, and he's going to have another flag again. The ball is bad at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. But we're going to wait and see what the flag is.
Looks like it's coming back, holding probably.
It is a hold. That will move back the Redskins even more. And after opening up a 17-0 lead, things certainly aren't going the way of the Redskins the last 2 drives at least to this point.
Now they're thankful they blocked that extra point though. I mean, it's still a 3-possession game. It's still a 3-possession game, so that's what's important for Wapakoneta at the moment. But right now, looks like Celina, is gaining the momentum.
Morgan from the gun. It'll be Pitts and Metz to his left. Here's another handoff to Morgan, keeping himself, and there's another flag on the play, the 3rd consecutive play with the flag. This time a false start again. 2nd and extremely long coming for the Redskins.
2nd and 27 to be exact.
I can't count that high. 2nd and 27, they'll spot it. Wapakoneta's going to find a way to slow down the penalties. It was 1st and 5, now 2nd and 27 thanks to the penalties.
That shows you what just 3 plays can do to you.
Was even 2nd and 3 make that after the 2-yard gain.
A few yards away, now you're 27 yards away. Still 2nd down.
Still a couple plays to get it done. 2nd and 27 from their own 14-yard line. Ball spotted around the right hash. It'll be Morgan under center. He's going to hand it up off the middle to Eaton. He's not going to get very far though. Maybe a gain of a couple. Marks will be on the tackle again. It'll be 3rd and 24 now, so we'll see what the play call will be here. I would assume it'd be a conservative back in your own territory. You don't want to force an interception or something. If the play is not there, I think you just want to throw it away, but we'll see what Wapakoneta decides to do with the ball.
You're going to throw it away, make sure you're out of the pocket, and it's not intentional grounding.
They can't afford one of those
either.
No,
they can't.
Morgan's going to be under center. They might just hand it off. And they will do it so to Eaton, who bears himself forward, gets quite a few yards, but not going to be enough for a 1st down. What a force Eaton is to take down. Ryan Harder found that out the hard way as Eaton bared his head and moved forward. It's going to be 4th and 16 now. I don't see a punt team coming on the field. I'm very surprised about this, but now here they come. A delayed response here. 4th and 16 from their own 25. It'll be Cameron Locke to punt. Back to receive for Celina Bulldogs will be Sean Kirk. Locke will let this one go. Pretty good punt back there on the 37-yard line where Kirk handles it. He's going to have some running room around the right edge. He's going to take it around the sideline to the Celina. There's a couple Celina sideline there. There's a couple flags on the field. We'll wait and see what they are. See if they're holds or we're just going to wait and see what they are. Waiting on the signals from the officials. So, legal block in the back coming against Celina. So Celina gets great field position, but going to have to walk it back now. There's 2 flags. There's one about the 48 and one right at the 50. We'll see where they spot it from.
This is a huge possession here for Celina here, Kyle. Last time out, they got a touchdown, but the extra point was blocked. So it is a 17-6 game right now, but Celina needs to keep up the pace and still put points on the board if they want to have a chance of coming back before this game is already over.
Hoying, it will be from the gun. He's at his own 39-yard line where it's 1st and 10. He drops the throw. Heavy pressure coming from Shaneline. He got to him. He sacked him. A loss of about 3 on the play. Thomas Shaneline broke the corner there and headed right for the waiting Hoying. Hoying tried to escape the pocket, couldn't do it. A loss of 3 to be 2nd and 13. Our feature game, which is produced by our HD production truck, will air the night of the game at 11 p.m. on GFO. It will also air on Fox Lima on the Sunday after the game at 10 a.m. If you're a football fan, this is a great way to start your NFL Sunday. Game face at 10 a.m., NFL pregame shows at noon. Of course, you can always watch the broadcast online starting the following day. Hoying will take the snap and take it himself. On the tackle will be Jared Cockrell, who doesn't allow him to get many yards on the quarterback keeper. 3rd and 9 from the 40. Gain of 4 on the play. Big play coming for Celina. They're down by 11. They need to move the ball effectively here to get a chance to move down the field before the half. Locke is from the gun. Two running backs alongside him. He drops the throw. He looks to his right. He's got Kirk, but I think he's going to be a yard short. He is a yard short. Great coverage there by the quarterback, Cody Morgan, and quarterback and cornerback. That's a mouthful there. It'll be 4th and 1, and again, Celina is going to have a big decision to make. Looks like the punt team's coming on the field. We'll see if they try to run a fake. They're right about the 50-yard line at the 48.
I feel like they should go for it right here. I know they're
just changing personnel, actually. They're not going to bring the punt team out as Hoying is still on the field.
It makes sense. It really does. I mean, this is a huge possession. You only have 1 yard to go and still 4 minutes left. You want to prevent Wapakoneta from having that much more time to get points on the board before this half is over.
Hoying is dropped back as if he's going to punt again. We'll see what the play call is. Maybe he's going to let this one go and punt away. And it's a beauty. Fielded by Cameron Locke, and he's got some running room along the left side, near the sideline, and he's off to the races, but going to be slowed down by Hoying, the quarterback, and the punter. Had Hoying not been there, it was Locke off to the races. But a huge return sets Wapakoneta in perfect field position again. It'll set them all the way out the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 with 3:46 to go.
That was a tough play call there. I don't really understand it. Even if they would have turned it over, they would still be closer to midfield than they are right now. That huge return allows Wapakoneta, it allows them to have enough time to score before this half is over.
Cody Morgan from the gun. Sends Henderson in motion. He's being pressured and he's going to be sacked. Sack coming from Mitch Mabry. Loss of 5 on the play to be back over to the 40-yard line. It's 2nd and 15. Our bonus game is produced by Editing in Post-Production. Therefore, it is not scheduled to air until 6 p.m. on the Sunday after the game. It's on our GFO channel only. Occasionally, we may air the bonus game sooner. In a few minutes, we will tell you how you can find out about that. You can also watch the bonus game online starting the Monday after the game. 2nd and 15 from the 40 with about 3 minutes left here in the first half. 17-6, Wapakoneta is on top. They open with 3 receivers off to the right and Eaton in the backfield. Scrambling to his right is Morgan. He throws it and had Henderson confused over there. He turned around for the ball, couldn't find it. It was over his head. It'll be 3rd and 15 from the 40 now.
A little bit of miscommunication there from the Wapakoneta offense. The quarterback and the wide receiver obviously were not on the same page there. The receiver went to stop and make a catch right there, but instead the quarterback sailed it long over his head. So now it's 3rd and 15. Hopefully for Celina, they can stop it here and to have any chance at stopping Wapakoneta and to put some points on before the half is over.
Morgan from the gun. He drops the throw in 3rd and long, and he fires this one errantly off. Pass intended for Cameron Locke. Cameron Locke confused on the play as well. It's going to be 4th and 15 from the 40. You're kind of in no man's land at this point. If you punt it, you might put it into the end zone, but
you go for it here in high school.
I think you do go for it, and I think, well, they're going to bring the punt team out. I don't think Cody Morgan's happy about that, but they're going to bring in the punt team now to try to pin him deep.
it's probably the safe way to go. Pin them deep in their own territory and prevent Celina from scoring.
Waiting back at his own end zone is Sean Kirk, and Cameron Locke will do the punting. He hits this one low, and this one bouncing around right in front of Kirk, who gets hit immediately near the goal line. Beautifully executed play. We'll see where they spotted, very close to the goal line, waiting on an official spot. Met immediately, though. Lucky didn't fumble the ball there.
Yeah, he really is. The defender was right there, ready to make a hit after the receiver picked up that ball.
Spotted at the 8-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10. Game Face is active on social media during the football season. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter to be notified of breaking news, updates, and most importantly, to learn when highlight packages and broadcasts are available online. We'll also send out tweets when we air the game, bonus game early. So join us on social media to stay in the loop. And here's Hoying coming out firing. He has his batted down at the line of scrimmage.
Flag down on the play.
Corey Crawford in to get the swat, but yes, we do have a flag. If it's in the end zone, it could be bad. It'd be 2 points.
It's a face mask on Wapakoneta.
Interesting decision to grab a face mask there. Must have been in the secondary.
This will give him the 1st down.
And on a pass that was batted down at the line of scrimmage. So that will give them the 1st down and back them up from their own goal line, really, out to the 23-yard line. 2:39 to go here in the half. It's 17-6, but they're out of against the wall here. With a little bit of breathing room. 1st and 10 at the 23. Ball spotted at the middle of the field. It's Hoying in the shotgun. One jet to his right, and here's a flag again. It's going to be a false start coming against Celina.
There are a lot of penalties here tonight. And it's coming back a little bit.
It'll be 1st and 15 now from their own 18. 2 consecutive penalties. They change hands. The 15-yard face mask moves them out to the 23. Now they have a false start that moves them back to their own 18. Hoying in the gun now. Receiver off to his left, 2 to the right. He'll hand it off to his left and bouncing around the right side and up the middle. Actually he keeps it himself here. This Hoying does a fake handoff to Garrett Winjet. Got a gain of 8. 2nd and 2 now from the 31-yard line. Hoying from the gun. He's going to keep it himself, though, and beautifully executed. Looks like they had confusion who's going to take the ball.
Oh, wow.
But it looks like we're going to have a late call here coming as the Wapakoneta fans are not happy. Corey Crawford got in there to make the stop. But we're going to have a late hit against Hoying. Personal foul, late hit. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty. That's going to move. They're going to give the Bulldogs a 1st down here.
I actually agree with that play call there. I'm just surprised that these Wapakoneta fans disagree with it. But, I mean, they're fans for a reason. They're always supposed to root for their team. But, I mean, I thought it was all but certain that was
they're in clear disapproval right now.
Yeah. You're hearing it right now through our headsets.
And with that, we're going to have a timeout coming from Wapakoneta. That's their 2nd. Still 3 for Celina. Wapakoneta again on top, 17-6 at this timeout. And penalties are really hurting Wapakoneta this drive.
Yeah. I mean, both teams are actually causing a lot of penalties. And right now, it's probably about even for both teams. But you don't want to see this if you're either one of these teams, because right now it's 17-6. Wapakoneta still has the lead. But you don't want to – this game can immediately change in a heartbeat. So you don't want to give up that costly penalty and allow the other team to gain the lead or widen the lead or shorten the lead.
Hoying will be from the gun. 1st and 10 from the 45. drops the throw, looks to his right. He's going to hit his running back Woodjet to the right, but he's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Cameron Locke. For the minute 43, tick, tick, tick. They got to at least get a first down or get out of bounds and stop the clock. 2nd and 11 for the 44. Hoying being pressured. Here comes Shane Line. He's going to get sacked this time, though. Heavy pressure by Shane Line. And also Jared Cockrell gets the sack. It'll be 3rd and 13 now from the 42 with a minute 30 left.
If you're Hoying right there, you saw that nobody was open, so you might want to have got out of the pocket, perhaps, and throw the ball away. You can't afford a sack this late in the half.
Hoying from the gun on 3rd and 13. He slings it to the right, and he's going to be met immediately. Lock over there to stick him over there and get no yards. 4th and 13 from the 42.
I think they're going to run the timeout or as far down as possible.
Yes, they bring the punt team out. A reminder to check out GameFaceOhio.com for information on our past and future broadcasts. You can watch highlight packages and full broadcasts as well as find out information on our upcoming schedule. GameFace also maintains an extensive archive of its past broadcasts, so if you ever wanted to relive an exciting game, check out GameFaceOhio.com. It'll be Hoying, the quarterback / punter, to let this one go. It'll be Cameron Locke waiting back at about his 25-yard line. Hoying with the left leg, lets it go. And it's a beauty. Catches it about the 24-yard line. Locke shakes off a couple defenders, but he's going to take it out to about the 26-yard line, make that.
Enough time for one more play. They would probably kneel it down to send it in the half with a 17-6 lead here.
That's what we'll expect. With 3 seconds left on the clock, we're not the coaches. We'll see if they try to heave one deep and score, or if they decide to play conservative and keep the 11-point advantage. It's been a beautiful first half, or if you're a Wapakoneta fan, if you're on the Celina side, it's been sloppy, but still another half to play after this. Anything can change. You get make some halftime adjustments. You can get out there and maybe turn around and get a victory. It's only an 11-point game at this point.
That's absolutely right there. It's only 17-6. You still got another half, and indeed they will kneel it to send it into the half. But, I mean, Celina could have the better half next half, and they could still win this game. They're not that far behind, surprisingly, with how sloppy they have been playing here tonight.
And they have the stake of the home crowd behind them. So we'll see if that has an effect, or will only come back after the halftime break. Thanks for tuning in. You're listening to TSC Touchdown Friday with the score Wapakoneta 17 and the Celina Bulldogs 6.
Where is that TSC bill? How can I pay it if I can't find it?
You don't need the bill. You can pay it online at telcirco.com.
Wasn't there a special this month?
Yes, we got it from TSC's Facebook page.
I know I've got the announcement for the club here somewhere.
I just sent it to TSC to air on Channel 2. With telcirco.com, Facebook, Channel 2, and their newsletter, TSC makes it easy to stay connected.
Now, if they could just help me clean up my desk.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3, call TSC.
The Wapakoneta Daily News, bringing you local news and more since 1905. With subscriptions starting at just 35 cents a day, the Wapakoneta Daily News is Wapak's source for timely local coverage of news, sports, classifieds, entertainment, and more. The Wapakoneta Daily News. Subscribe online today. Strength is about so much more than the body. It's about being together, serving, sharing, and caring for those around us. It's about keeping score in the heart rather than on a scoreboard. Be a part of a community that builds more than your body. At the Wapakoneta Family YMCA.
Welcome back to Celina Stadium for second half action between the Celina Bulldogs, who are about to kick off, and the Wapakoneta Redskins. Wapakoneta on top 17-6, but certainly at the end of the half there, it looks like a little bit of breathing room maybe for the Bulldogs, maybe to slip out of the funk that they were in. An early 17-0 lead for the Redskins, but then Celina comes down, goes and scores a touchdown. They get the ball right back after that, and a nice defensive stand. Couldn't muster much with that after that, though. They had to punt the ball away. But you saw signs of breathing there, which is a good thing if you're down 17-6 to start the half.
Yeah.
But on the other side, here comes Wapakoneta with the ball again to start, assuming there's not a turnover as there was to start the first half. Wapakoneta benefited on that one. This one kicked away by Simon. Fielded back by Locke at his goal line. He's going to take it around the right hash. Down the right side, he's going to break a tackle. He's got some open running room down to the 30-yard line. Finally brought down. Tackle made by Frank Townsend. But not before a big gain. Puts him out to the 26-yard line.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see right here if Celina has a better half than they did last half.
30-yard line, excuse me. Yeah, absolutely, Jordan. So 1st and 10 from the 30. The Redskins open with the ball here. Morgan will be under center. There'll be Eaton and Metz behind him in the backfield. Morgan will take it. He's going to hand it off to Metz on the left side. He's got some running room down the Wapakoneta sideline. And he's got a lot of running room into Celina territory. Redskin fans want the flag for a late hit. I don't think they're going to get it, though.
Looks like they wanted it for a horse collar, it seemed like. And I might agree with them on that. But nonetheless, it's not. And Wapakoneta now has great field possession after that long run.
Let's make it a gain of 30 on the play. Out to the 40-yard line of the Celina now. 1st and 10. Morgan will be under center. He's going to keep it. He's going to hand it off to Metz, who has a little bit of running room up to the 35, a gain of 5. A two-back system, kind of hard to tell who has the ball from time to time. They're very good at faking it. Gain of 5 there by Metz. 2nd and 5 from the 20, from the 35, make that. 11:18 to go here in the third quarter. Morgan will be under center, trying to draw him off sides. We got some movement, and it'll be encroachment coming against Celina. That'll be close to giving them a first down. We'll see exactly where they spot the ball. They're signaling to move the chains, so that penalty right there. Good job by Morgan to draw the defense offside.
Penalties, 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 Kyle. It still looks that way at the offset at the second half right here.
Absolutely, it's been biting both teams, but right now it's biting Celina as they pick up a change of downs here. 1st and 10. Morgan's going to hand it off to Metz this time. He's not going to get very far, though. He's going to get about a yard. Brought down the play by Michael Teeters. 2nd and 9 now. Ball will be spotted just inside the 35, make that the 30-yard line, so right on the 29. Morgan will go under center. Right behind him is Eaton. Off to Eaton's right is Metz. They're going to hand off to Metz this time. He's going to be met in the backfield, shake off a tackle, and gain about 4 yards. He rumbles all the way down to the 26-yard line before being brought down by Ryan Harder. 3rd and 5 from the 25 now. Big situation here for Celina to come up with a defensive stand. Cody Morgan gets the signal and comes back into the huddle to get the play call. They break the huddle. Morgan's in the shotgun. Alongside him is Eaton to his left. One receiver to the right. It'll be a handoff This time to Henderson. He's not going to get very far, maybe a yard. Gets out to the 25-yard line. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage, I guess. Didn't get much of anything. 4th and 5 now from the 25, and decision time coming for Wapakoneta. A little bit longer with field goal, about a 42-yarder. But it looks like they're gonna stay on the field and go for it. They will.
It's the right call. I mean, you're close enough where if you turn it over right there, there's really no harm done. But no, it's a great call right here, going for it on 4th and 5.
So on 4th and 5, they'll run 2 receivers wide right, 1 to the left. Motion to the right. Here comes Morgan. And there's a flag down. He'll toss it over to Eaton as the play's rolled dead. Looks like a false start. It will be. That'll make it 4th and 10 now. That'll probably make the decision a little bit different. Waiting on a decision here that's going to move him back to the 30-yard line now, 4th and 10.
I think it should be the same play call as it was on 4th and 5. Because, I mean, still, it's great field possession regardless if they turn it over right now. So they should be going for it.
Morgan will line up in the shotgun. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. To his right is Eaton. He'll send Henderson in motion. Morgan will drop the throw. Looking to his left. He's got Henderson over the middle, and he barely sounded down to the 15-yard line. He's got the first down. Losing his helmet on the play and making the tackle was Frank Townsend. But a 4th and 10 executed perfectly, moves the chains and keeps the drive alive for the Redskins.
Yeah, that's the kind of play that the Redskins really needed to do right there on 4th and 10, like you just said, Kyle. You need to add the pressure already and get a bigger lead right now, and hopefully for Wapakoneta, get Celina out of this game.
Morgan will take the quarterback keeper to his left and gain about 2 or 3 on the play. Gain of 6, they say, on the play. He's got a little more than I thought he got. Down to the 9-yard line, inside the 10 now. Redskins still moving the ball pretty much at will. They lead it by 11 with 7:35 to go here in the third quarter. Second and 4 from the 9. Morgan will keep it himself. He tried to option it though, but kept it himself. But he's going to maybe gain 1. Morgan, once a flag's not going to get it, as the Celina defensive line takes him down. Got the whistle, but then finally took him down after that. Thought we might get a late hit, but they did not. They give him 3 on the play. It's 3rd and 1 from the 6. Big 3rd down coming for the Celina defense. If they can hold them to a field goal, it's still a 2-possession game, but if they get the first down and then score a touchdown, it's 3. So on 3rd and 1, they'll send 2 receivers wide right. That's Metz and Henderson. And Eaton in the backfield. It'll be Morgan taking it himself. He's hitting the backfield. I don't know if he got it. There is a flag down, though. Tackle was made by Brandon Hoffman. He was very close. Let's see what the flag is, though. And it looks like it's going to be a hold. It is a hold against Wapakoneta. 3rd and 6 from the 11 now officially. So after the penalty, what could have been a short run for the first down is going to have to make that a 3rd and 10 now from the 15. A 10-yard penalty. 3rd and 10 from the 15. 6:30 to go here in the half, or the third quarter. Make that 17-6. Stop delaying the action right now. Waiting to see if there's a timeout. I believe an equipment infraction. Maybe they're sorting that out right now. They did have an equipment infraction. Now they're going to let him back on the field. Morgan from the gun. Eaton to his right. 2 receivers wide right. 1 to the left. Here's a timeout from Celina.
It looked like too many men were on the field right there. I don't know for sure, but I mean, it seemed that way. Right when they brought in another player, they immediately wanted to call a timeout. So that's probably what it was.
Well, Zach Rieger checked off the field and checked back on. Was slowing up the action. I wonder if that has something to do with it. Not exactly sure what, but I'm wondering if that may be part of the cause. A reminder to check out our feature game. That's St. Mary's at Bath. It's tonight also, so check out Game Face Ohio to get all of that action also. But I'm sure right now you're loving this one. 17-6, Wapakoneta on top, and they have it 3rd and 10 now at the 15-yard line, still driving. What's your play call right now, Jordan? If you have a 3rd and 10, do you play conservative, or do you go for the home run here in 3rd and 10?
Well, I mean, it's Wapakoneta. They have the 2-possession lead right now. I say you go for the pass right here. If you miss it here, you can still get points on the board by a field goal. It's not really an easy field goal for this high school kickers, but nonetheless, it's a lot closer than it was a little bit ago. So I think they should go for the pass.
3rd and 10 for the 15. Morgan from the gun. It's Eaton to his right. They'll send Henderson in motion. He's wide right. Morgan will roll to his right. He's looking right toward the end zone. He's got Henderson wide open, but he misses him. He misfires over to the sideline there. It's going to be 4th and 10. That'll bring out the field goal unit. Tristan Meyer will attempt another one. They lead it 17-6. Good stand there by Celina. It's been a great evening for football here. I'm Kyle Howard alongside Jordan Swick. Thank you for tuning in to Game Face Ohio tonight. Big WBL matchup between an undefeated team in the Wapakoneta Redskins and a very good Celina team at 3-1 on the year. Snap is good, the hold is good, the kick is up, and it is right through. 3 more points coming for Wapakoneta. They lead it by 2 touchdowns now. It's 20-6.
We are state of the art.
We are professional.
Thank you. You're welcome. Have a great day. We are service you can trust.
We are here for you.
With custom fabrication, a variety of roofing options, and exceptional roofing knowledge and expertise, Frost Roofing is committed to providing top-notch quality service on every project. To learn more, visit us online at frost-roofing.com and follow us on social media.
TSC can save you money. How? TSC can save you money with Emerge.
What's Emerge?
The Emerge bundle plan. TSC will merge your phone, cable TV, and internet in one nice, neat package to save you money.
How much money?
A boatload. The Emerge bundle plan, only from TSC.
TSC, give us a call and see. It's easy as 1, 2, 3, call TSC.
So to kick it away now, it's going to be Meyer. Meyer perfect on the day in his kicks. Drove his extra points and his 2 field goals he has. Meyer ready to kick it away. Sean Kirk and Jacob Stolle waiting back. It'll be Sean Kirk to take it around 15-yard line. He's going to run to the right, on the right hash. He's going to take it up the middle field and get out to about the 24-yard line. He'll be taken down there. That will take us to another timeout here with 6:08 to play here in the 3rd quarter.
There is a flag down on the play.
Before we take a timeout, let's find out what that flag is for you. It's a hold against Wapakoneta. We're going to, make that Celina. We're going to keep it right here, actually, as Wapakoneta is ready to play. But what a big call there on the hold that backs them all the way back to about the 14-yard line. It's a big shift there, a decent return, moves them back to the 14 now at the penalty. They'll come out of the gun now. 2 receivers wide right, 1 to the left. In the backfield is Garrett Winjet. He's the running back. Hoying will be for the gun. He hands it off. No, he's going to keep it. No, he will give it to Winjet. I thought he kept it himself, but Winjet's going to take it around the left hash, down the left sideline. He's going to get about 7 yards before finally being run out of bounds. Dylan Cool was on the tackle there. Gain of about 7 or 8 there. Second, maybe 2.5. Again, it'll be 2 receivers wide right, 2 to the left. In the backfield is Winjet. Hoying will fire it off to the left. He's got the first down and some more. He might have the first down. We'll see where they spot it.
They'll be giving it to him.
Grant Bader on the catch. He spun around and tried to evade a couple tackles there. Got the first down, moved the chains. So again, it'll be a receiver off to the left, 2 to the right. In the backfield, Winjet. Motion, here's Hoying taking it himself. He's going to be hit in the backfield. And here comes the swarm of the defensive line. Shane Line grabbing him by the ankles there. Also in on the tackle was Jacob Hartman. Second and 7 coming, a gain of 3 by Hoying. Hoying, the big, tall righty, 6'4", 215 pounds, and he's only a junior. Hoying drops the throw. He's being pressured by Shane Line. He's going to look over the middle of the field. He's got Kirk out near the 50-yard line. He's got some running room, but finally be dragged down by his feet by Cameron Locke. Moves the ball inside Wapakoneta territory out to the 47-yard line. First and 10. Celina moving the ball, having a good time of it here. They're down 20-6. They need to move the ball quickly.
They need those big plays too.
Hoying rolls to his right. Looking long, he's being pressured. He's going to get sacked by Shane Line. And also in the sack was Jacob Hartman. Great pressure there by the interior defensive line for this Redskins team. The pocket collapsed on Hoying there. He tried to roll to his right and realized he had nowhere to go. Now again on 2nd and 11, Hoying will be from the gun. Winjet to his right, 3 receivers wide left, 1 to the right. Hoying looking long, he's being pressured by Shane Line. He's going to escape the pocket and be dragged down, but maybe back at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Jared Cockrell. And we'll get back to the original line of scrimmage, a gain of 1 on the play. Ball near midfield now at the 47-yard line. 3rd and 10 now, a big third down for Celina. They're down by 2 touchdowns. They need to get a first down here to keep the drive alive.
It's a critical drive here for Celina. Unable to consistently get the big play, that could ultimately hurt them.
Hoying from the gun, looking left, looking right now, looking long. He's going to look short though to Winjet, and he can't find him. Pass thrown about a yard in front of Winjet. He was running in on the screen there, couldn't get it done. It's going to be 4th and 10 from the 47. They will bring the punt team out here. And of course, Hoying will stay on the field as he is the punter. Cameron Locke will go back deep to return. It's 20-6. Locke with a 99-yard pass reception last week. And he's going to have this one kicked in the stands. He shanked that one really badly. So things really not going the way of Celina right now. It's going to be great field position. It's going to be hard to spot that ball really as the ball lands in the stands. We'll wait and see where they put that one. But
yeah, that might be
the first time I've ever seen that.
10, 15-yard punt, if that. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely not what you want to see for Celina. It's just bad luck right now. But at the same time, you have to put it behind you. I mean, you're still in this game. It's 20-6. Wapakoneta lead. It's not over yet, but these players have to be pumped up for something. I mean, these are 2 great teams in the WBL. You have to keep playing.
Absolutely. Cody Morgan will be under the gun. He'll hand off to Keaton Metz to the right side. He's got about 3 or 4 on the play. Right now in clock kill mode, just trying to run some clock out. They have a 26 lead. They already have a 4-0 record. They're trying to improve on that today. Redskins do not want to be denied of that.
I can see why they're 4-0.
Very solid, well-rounded team, a good defense, and a well-balanced offensive attack. Cody Morgan will be under center. Behind them will be Eaton and Metz. They'll hand off to Metz this time. He's got the first down out to about the 49-yard line into Celina territory. Just burying his head. Both these backs are so efficient and not afraid to make contact and make plays after the contact, really.
Yeah, Wapakoneta is fortunate in having two primary running backs. Like you just said, they switch them out every now and then, and who knows, that could be throwing Celina off a little bit.
Morgan under center. He's going to hand it off right at the middle to Eaton this time. He's got a lot of running room, about 9 yards. A trick there. Defense folded and thought it was going to Metz, but by the time they realized where it was going, he had 9 yards. Just a elusive speed there by Eaton to bury his head and get 9 yards on that play. Officially give him 8, though. They'll spot it about a yard shorter than I thought, about 2nd and 2 now, maybe 1.5. Ball's inside Celina territory at the 41. One receiver to the right. That's Joe Pitts, 2 running backs in the backfield. They'll hand off to Eaton. He's got the first down and more. He buried his head and still gained some more yardage. He's inside the 35-yard line, out to about the 33. Tackle made by Frank Townsend, among others. 1:10 and counting here in the third quarter. It's 20-6. Wapakoneta in control of this game to this point. A tough environment to play here at Celina, and Wapakoneta up to the challenge tonight.
Yeah, it seems like there's just as many Wapakoneta fans as there are Celina fans here tonight.
A good crowd for sure.
Got a lot of Wapakoneta fans that made the trip over here too.
Cody Morgan's going to hand it off to Metz. He's going to be hit immediately. Ryan Harder with the contact. Won't get very far, maybe a yard. Ball will be spotted about the 37-yard line, or 38-yard line. Second and 10. We're going to wind down the clock here. And when we come back, we'll have fourth quarter action for an undefeated team still trying to hold on.
Minster Bank is celebrating 100 years of serving our local communities.
We are proud of our past and we look forward to a promising future.
Thanks for the opportunity to help our local businesses grow.
Thanks for letting us serve you past banking hours.
Thanks for letting us serve you and getting to know you personally.
Through our private wealth management department, we provide trusted investment advice.
Minster Bank's success and longevity is truly a testament to the communities and the customers that we serve.
Thanks for 100.
When you see an orange truck, you think G.A. Windsor & Son Company. But the next time you see an orange G.A. Windsor & Son truck, we want you to think green. Why green? Because G.A. Windsor & Son are the original recyclers. Using a modern fleet of trucks, G.A. Windsor & Son Company collects food co-products from restaurants, food retailers, and food manufacturers in Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, and Kentucky. These food co-products are used to manufacture quality livestock and pet care feed ingredients. So the next time you see an orange G.A. Windsor & Son truck, think green.
We're back for fourth quarter action here as Wapakoneta is moving the ball again. 20-6 they lead it. 12 minutes on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Morgan's under center. He's going to hand it off to Eaton, who's got a first down and more, still bearing his head and driving forward inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 coming for Wapakoneta. Just a load to take down is John Eaton. 6 foot, 170 pounds. First and 10 at the 23 now. Under 11:45 to go here in the last quarter of this game. It's 20-6 Wapakoneta. Morgan under center again. Hand off the Metz to the left. He's got some running room, and he'll dive inside the 20. So maybe about 7 yards on the play. Ryan Harder was in on the tackle there. 2nd and 3 from the 16. Wapakoneta trying to punch it in and put this game away. It's still a 2-possession game. Celina can hold up here. They've still got a shot. 3 touchdowns down will be very difficult.
That's very true. If Wapakoneta scores a touchdown here, that could be the nail in the coffin right there.
Morgan will hand off to Eaton. He's got really nowhere to run. He runs into a brick wall. Maybe a yard. Here's a late flag coming in. We'll see where it's going to land. Tackle made by Frank Townsend and also Spencer Chilcote. Personal foul coming against the defense. That's going to be a huge penalty. It gives them a first down in a time where they really can't afford it. It would have been 3rd and 2. But oh my gosh, now that brings them inside the 10-yard line. And a touchdown at this point in the game would be almost deathly to a team.
Yeah, you're absolutely right there. I mean, that's just unacceptable from the Celina defense here tonight. Both teams actually have been drawing penalties all night long. But unfortunately for Celina, they're the team that has been penalized the most, and their defense is just not as strong as this Wapakoneta offense is.
10 seconds on the play clock and counting. Morgan looking for the signs, now to 5. He's barking the signals around. He's under 5 now, down 3. Now under 2 to 1. He barely got it off at 1, they say. They'll hand it off to the right to Eaton. Is he in? He's down a couple of yards shy, about the 1-yard line maybe. I thought Eaton might have gotten in there, but he's just a little bit short. It'll be 2nd and goal now. Trying to put this game away, if you will. Still got to play defense on the other side, but a 3-touchdown cushion would be great for any offense.
Especially this late in the game, too. I mean, there's 10 minutes left in the game, but, I mean, like we've said a little bit ago, this could be the nail in the coffin.
Here's a handoff to Eaton. He's in for 6, and that may be it for the Celina Bulldogs. They fall behind 26-6, pinning the extra point, and John Eaton, and boy, he's been a force today, really. It's been very hard to take down, and just buries his head, not afraid of anything. 26-6, pinning the extra point. But we assume they'll get it because Tristan Meyer's been perfect on the day, even in his field goal tries.
Listening to those Indian calls here from the Wapakoneta fan base.
Very intriguing. Kick is up and good. It's 27-6 now. And Celina's got their work cut out for them. They trail by 21 with only 9:33 to play. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the rest of the 4th quarter. It's catch-up time for Celina. They trail at 27-6. Listening to TSC Touchdown Friday, Game Face, Ohio.
TV everywhere.
TV everywhere?
That's right, everywhere. You can watch TV from your tablet, your phone, your laptop, any mobile device, anywhere you want.
Laundromat?
Yes.
Grocery store?
Yes.
Park?
Yes.
What if I wanted to watch TV at home?
All your favorite networks all the time. It's TV everywhere from TSC.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3, call TSC.
Owen Kitchen and Bath Showroom has been family owned and operated since 1990. We can help you from start to finish with your entire project. Let one of our professional designers put the final touches on your project. Owen Kitchen and Bath now has 2 showrooms to better serve you in Wapakoneta and Lima. Owen Kitchen and Bath, cabinetry that will take your breath away at prices that won't.
We're back here from Celina. 27-6. The visitors are in charge so far. They just punched it in from a couple yards away. That came from John Eaton. Now Celina has to respond quickly. They only have 9:33 to play. In danger of falling to 3-2 on the season. Wapakoneta in very good position to improve to 5-0. It'll be Meyer now ready to kick this one away. Kirk and Stolle back deep. It'll be Kirk to take this one near the back left corner. He's got it around the 18-yard line. He's going to take it upfield. He's got some running room out to the 42-yard line. Finally brought down by Zach Chambers. 9:27 to go. We have an injury down the field, it appears. It's going to be Drew Voll, who recovered the fumble earlier in the game. Hope he's all right. While he's down, we'll step aside and we'll bring you back more action from this field. 9:27 to go. When we come back, it's 27-6 Wapakoneta on top on TSC Touchdown Friday.
For over 100 years, the Stolly Insurance team has been looking out for you.
We have access to major insurance companies all over the country. But together, we can customize an insurance program that will offer you the best coverage for the best premiums.
Let us look out for you. Give us a call for a personalized proposal today.
Proudly featuring Motorist Insurance, Stolly Insurance in Lima, Wapak, Celina, and Lakeview. Representing Motorist Insurance Group and other fine insurance companies. Stolly Insurance.
Sure, you don't need a set-top box to watch cable, but without one, you're not getting everything your TV has to offer. Add a set-top box from TSC to your television and get more channels. Get a channel guide that tells you all about the shows. Run multiple devices through one universal remote, and you can even add DVR and HD channels. Get everything your TV has to offer with a set-top box. Call TSC and ask for your set-top box today.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3, call TSC.
And welcome back out to Celina. Drew Voll, the injured player there. Hope he's all right. He had a big play to start this one out, a fumble on the opening kickoff that set up the opening points for Wapakoneta with a 3 points on the field goal there. But here we are again, 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. From the gun, here's Hoying. He fires right. He's got his running back out to about the 47-yard line, maybe about the 48-yard line, excuse me. 2nd and about 3 coming here from the spot at the 49 now. They moved it up, I guess. 2nd and 3 from the 49. Hoying from the gun. He drops the throw. Looking long. Here comes Shane landing on the pressure, and he can't find his receiver out near midfield. He was looking for Jacob Stolly out there. Couldn't get it to him. Hit the turf before he could get to it. It'll be 3rd and 3 from the 49 now, and a big chance for Celina to capitalize here, or on the other hand, a chance for the Redskins to get off the field and maybe just run some more clock. Hoying will come from the gun here.
Every possession from here on out for Celina is critical. You have to have those big plays and score early if they want any chance of coming back in this game.
Here's the option to Winjet. He's got no running room. He's going to be hit immediately in the backfield. On the tackle is Dallas Ambos. Also assisting was Jared Cockrell, but with the initial contact was Ambos. That'll set up 4th and 5. It appears we're going to have the punt team out there. Surprised about that. With not much time left and down by 3 touchdowns. Very conservative play call there if they were to punt this one away. But Hoying's still the quarterback also, so a fake would not be too far out of the loom to think.
Nah, you have to go for it here. It looks like they're in the punting formation right now, but I mean, you're already down 3-4 possessions in this game, so.
They will snap it, and he will punt it away. Back deep is Locke. He's out, makes the catch. Well, he's going to let it roll, actually, and he's going to roll it into the end zone. Nearly down at the 1, but they're going to call a touchback. Nice effort there by Cole Stevens to get down there, but couldn't quite down it. It'll be 1st and 10 for Wapakoneta from the 20 momentarily here. Wapakoneta in charge, 27-6. It's 7:56 to play. They've just come to Celina and really just took control of this game early. Really haven't let up since. 21 points here with only less than 8 minutes to play. Morgan will come under center. Off to his left will be Joe Pitts he'll hand it off. Keaton Metz will be the ball carrier here. Colton Brown on the tackle, or make that Brandon Hoffman on the tackle. 2nd and 8 from their own 22. 7:30 and counting. Just trying to run the clock out here with a 20-point lead, 21-point lead. 2nd and 8. One receiver off to the right. It's Metz and Eaton in the backfield. And here's a flag coming. Maybe a timeout, actually. We're going to have a timeout called by Wapakoneta. Must have not had the play called right, or had some personnel issues there. Wapakoneta burns their first timeout. 2 timeouts each for each team here. It's a beautiful night for football. It's starting to cool off a little bit. I'm sure the players appreciate that, playing in full force.
Yeah, usually we get into late September, early October, and it's freezing at this moment. So, I mean, the football players are used to the cold weather, but sure enough, I'm sure they're happy that it's not too cold and they can stay warm on the sidelines before they have to go back out on offense or defense or special teams, whatever side of the ball they play on.
Certainly think so. You expect just a bunch of handoffs from here on out from Wapakoneta?
Yeah, I would say so. I think this game, I know there's 7 minutes left in this game, but I see it really, it'll be really hard for Celina to come back in this ball game. So I think it's the very conservative thing to do and just run out the play clock. But then again, there's 7 minutes left. Anything can still happen. So
very true.
Fumble.
And here's a fumble on the play. As you say, anything can happen. It looks like Celina has the ball.
It is.
What a big play for them as Michael Teeters comes up with it. Another miss snap there. The second time that's happened when they fumbled the ball. The first time they got it back, but this time it's going in the hands of Celina. They'll get the ball very deep into Wapakoneta territory. A spot at the 22-yard line, but just as you said, anything can happen. Here we come. If they go in and score right now, they're only down by 2 touchdowns with around 7 minutes to play.
Right. Even then, it's still going to be tough if they're down 2 touchdowns. But you see the student section here at Celina High School, it's the first time they've had to cheer about anything all day. So the fans are pumped right now, and if you're the Celina offense, you have to score on this drive. Keep them into the game. You don't want the crowd to get out of it.
Caleb Hoing will be from the gun. Sends a receiver and moves it in.
Again.
Fumble the ball. He's got to dive on it back around the 40-yard line. It'll be rolled down there. Helping him up is Corey Crawford. But just one of the plays you just can't have if you're Celina right now. You get all the momentum back. You maybe the chance to come in and maybe pull off a stunner, and then you fumble the first snap. Now you're backed up around, I guess they're going to call him down actually around the 34-yard line, so they're going to give him a better spot than what we thought originally. 2nd and 23 officially is dropped from the gun. He's got a receiver open, but he can't make the catch. Zach Marks in and out of his hands. Would have had about 10 yards on the play, but now it's going to be 3rd and 23 from the 34. Wapakoneta again may have a chance to get out of this, despite being backed up very deep in their own territory. That fumble really helping them out here in this drive.
Yeah, the inconsistency is hurting Celina here tonight. I mean, they really haven't looked all that well together on either offense, defense, or special teams. And that's why they're trailing in this game.
Hoing will take the snap, will fire down the right side. He's got a receiver open. Beautiful catch by Sean Kirk. Out about the 15-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. Still going to be short of the first down. 4th and about 5 here. 4th and 5 from the 16 officially. It's now or never really for Celina. They're down by 3 scores.
4th and 5.
They're using a lot of clock here too. Now under 6 minutes to play. They're down by 21. That'll be Hoing in the gun. One jet in the backfield. Hoing drops the throw. He looks to his right. And he's got the first down out to his receiver. Sean Kirk again. He hits him. Moves it inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal coming for them. A big 4th down conversion to maybe keep their hopes alive of maybe getting a couple onside kicks. One break already came in their favor on the fumble. Hoing will drop to the gun or roll left. Looking back for the end zone. The dive, and did he make the catch? He did.
Wow.
Unbelievable catch by Sean Kirk. diving up against the back left corner of the end zone. An unbelievable catch. I cannot believe it. I just saw that with my own 2 eyes.
That was something.
I thought he had no chance with that ball.
I didn't think so either. I thought it was to one of the receivers who didn't see the ball coming, but no, there was one that came from the right side of the end zone and made that diving catch. Both the touchdowns here from Celina have been a diving, unbelievable play here in this game.
Both by Sean Kirk also. What an incredible athlete he is. Long will go from the gun for the 2-point conversion attempt. He's going to look across the wind jet, and he's going to be stuffed over. He's going to lose some yardage, backed by Jared Cockrell, tackle in the backfield. The 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. Not really completely sure what I went for it that early, but
We are state of the art. We are professional.
Thank you. You're welcome. Have a great day. We are service you can trust.
We are here for you.
With custom fabrication, a variety of roofing options, and exceptional roofing knowledge and expertise, Frost Roofing is committed to providing top-notch quality service on every project. To learn more, visit us online at frost-roofing.com and follow us on social media.
TSC can save you money.
How?
TSC can save you money with Emerge.
What's the merge?
The Emerge Bundle Plan. TSC will merge your phone, cable TV, and internet in one nice, neat package to save you money.
How much money?
A boatload. The Emerge Bundle Plan, only from TSC.
TSC, give us a call and see. It's easy as 1, 2, 3, call TSC.
Again, it'll be the foreign exchange student and Max Simon to try to put it on the ground and get the ball back for Celina. 5:18 to play, 27-12. No surprise here, the hands team on the field for the Redskins. And here it comes. Picked off to the right side, it's right into the hands of Aaron Huffman. He falls right down to the ground, and Wapakoneta recovers the onside kick. Kicked directly at him. I think he was hoping it would be kicked a little bit softly so he'd be hit immediately, but kicked a little bit too hard. Huffman held on to it, and Wapakoneta can simply just get a couple first downs and get out of here with the victory.
Agree. I mean, the kick was just a little too hard, and unfortunately right at the receiver, if you want to call him that. But it would have been a good kick if there was nobody like right there, but unfortunately that wasn't the case.
The carry will be to Keaton Metz. He's not giving up. He doesn't care that there's not much time left. He's going to still fight for yardage. He gets about 5 on the play. Moves it inside Celina territories. There's a player down. As there is a player down, we're going to step aside, and when we come back, it's 27-12. Wapakoneta in charge of this one. 5:02 to play here from Celina Stadium. Listening to TSC Touchdown Friday on Game Face Ohio.
Wapakoneta Daily News, bringing you local news and more since 1905. With subscriptions starting at just 35 cents a day, the Wapakoneta Daily News is Wapak's source for timely local coverage of news, sports, classifieds, entertainment, and more. The Wapakoneta Daily News. Subscribe online today.
We're back in Celina, where Spencer Chilcote, the Celina linebacker, has been carted off the field in a stretcher. We certainly have our thoughts and prayers going out to his family right now and him as well, with hope for a speedy recovery for him. But right now we have 5:02 left to play in this one. Wapakoneta has a 2nd and 6 from the 47-yard line. trying to be in clock kill mode now for this Wapakoneta team. 27-12. The Redskins are on top. They're on their way to improving to 5-0 on the season. Celina is still certainly not the effort they wanted, but they're playing a very good Wapakoneta team. I think a lot of good things to look forward going forward for them.
Yeah, I think the unfortunate thing is Celina really wasn't even in the game at the offset. I mean, we look at the kickoff, and it was a turnover immediately. Wapakoneta had great field possession, and it seemed like Wapakoneta had the momentum early on and pretty much this entire game.
Cody Morgan will go back under center. He's going to hand off to Keaton Metz. They're going to have a struggle with that, though, but he's going to get some running room and get him the first down. Confusion to start the play, but Metz regains himself. First down here. Tackle made by Zach Marks. Our play of the game will have to go out to Drew Voll's fumble recovery on the opening kickoff here. That sounds kind of funny to say that, but it kind of led to some points there and kind of showed opened up the momentum for Wapakoneta and set the tone for how the game is going to be played.
Yeah, it took the home fans out of it right at the get-go.
Cody Morgan's going to bury his head forward and gain about 10. He gains more than 10 because they're moving the chains here. Moves the ball all the way to about the 21-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Just in clock kill mode, they continue to move the ball. Under 4 minutes to play, it's 27-12. Wapakoneta on top. Cody Morgan under center. No receivers out wide, everyone on the line now. They're going to hand it off to Metz. He's going to take it up the middle. He's going to be stopped. Timeout taken by Celina. Tackle made. There's going to be a flag, excuse me, no timeout there. Logan DeLong made the tackle there. It's going to be a face mask against Celina. That's going to be enough for a first down now. Oh, 1st and 10 now. Spot the ball at the 12. Three and a half minutes to play. 1st and 10 from the 12. Under center, here's Morgan. He hands it off to Metz. He's got some running room. He's on into the end zone for a Wapakoneta touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run for Mr. Metz here. Has broken this game open and really ended the hopes of any possible comeback for Celina now. 33-12, pinning the extra point. Tristan Meyer will attempt the extra point. Trying to make it 34-12 here with 3:17 to go. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, nearly blocked, but it is up and good. Gotta respect the effort there of Ryan Harder to try to block the extra point despite being down 33-12 at the time, so he's got it hard, that's for sure.
Minster Bank is celebrating 100 years of serving our local communities.
We are proud of our past and we look forward to a promising future.
Thanks for the opportunity to help our local businesses grow.
Thanks for letting us serve you past banking hours.
Thanks for letting us serve you and getting to know you personally.
Through our private wealth management department, we provide trusted investment advice.
Minster Bank's success and longevity is truly a testament to the communities and the customers that we serve.
Thanks for 100.
When you see an orange truck, you think GA Windsor & Son Company. But the next time you see an orange GA Windsor & Son truck, we want you to think green. Why green? Because GA Windsor & Son are the original recyclers. Using a modern fleet of trucks, GA Windsor & Son Company collects food co-products from restaurants, food retailers, and food manufacturers in Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, and Kentucky. These food co-products are used to manufacture quality livestock and pet care feed ingredients. So the next time you see an orange GA Windsor & Son truck, think green.
Meyer was ready to kick this one away. He squibs this one. It's off the hands of, to the surprise, I believe, of Celina there. Diving on it back to the 30-yard line. was Justin Keeling. 1st and 10, they'll take over. 34-12, 3:15 to go. Wapakoneta ready to get out of here with a victory. Thanks for listening to us tonight. So I'm Kyle Howard alongside Jordan Swick tonight. Jordan, it's been a pleasure having you as my broadcast partner this evening.
Oh, absolutely. This has been a fun night. This has been my first football broadcast, actually. I mean, I know I've been on a few calls just of different sports up at Bowling Green, but, I mean, this has been fun, and I thank you for inviting me, Kyle. This has been an experience.
Glad to have you. You offered some very insightful color tonight. Kevin Holing will be from the shotgun. Make that Caleb Holing will be from the shotgun. He'll hand it off to Whitjet, and he'll be taken down in the backfield. Garrett Winjet will be hit immediately back there. They'll say he gets back to the line of scrimmage now. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 30. Under 3 minutes now. 34-12. Wapakoneta fans standing and cheering for their team now as they look to improve to 5-0. Holing will swing it off to the right. And he's got some running room to about 5 yards. Does Grant Bader.
You know what's scary is how dominant Wapakoneta seemed at the start of the game and throughout this entire game. They're the first place team in the conference, and then Celina is the 3rd place team. I mean, that's pretty scary. These are the two, supposed to be two of the best teams in the Western Buckeye League, and it's just scary how dominant Wapakoneta has seemed.
Holing looking to throw. He's looking long. It is intercepted. What an unbelievable catch there on the other end by Adam Henderson. Going back for it as if he's playing center field and makes a jump catch. Catches around the 26-yard line. That's the nail in the coffin there. If you had any hopes of coming, but a good throw there from Holing, just a little bit too far. Almost hit his man Grant Bader there, but threw a little bit too far. There's Henderson to come up with it. And now we'll expect a series of runs and then probably a kneel here. It's a backup team in the game now, and here's the handoff and the run for up to the 35-yard line. Carry made by Thomas Shaneline. Make that Nolan Brandehoff. New quarterback in the game also is Tyler Copeland. Copeland is a sophomore. He's 5'8", 135 pounds. Math subs here. Court Miracle checks in at wide receiver also. Zach Chambers will play out wide as well, also, along with Nate Elsass. Under center will be Tyler Copeland. He'll hand off. It'll be Zach Chambers getting hit back in the backfield. Tackle made by Justin Keeling. We're now around a minute to play. It's 34-12. Wapakoneta trying to run the clock out. 3rd and about 2 to go. Ball placed at about the 35-yard line. A lot of folks still sticking around, despite the lopsided scoreboard that we have. Expecting a kneel here. There's a handoff here. It's Brandehoff, and he's got the first down, and it'll be probably a knee here, and that should do it here from Celina.
It's a great win for Wapakoneta, but at the same time, it's a disappointing loss for Celina.
Well, they're saying now because the play stopped with the first down, they're going to go ahead and run the rest of the clock off. And Wapakoneta walks out here with a 34-12 victory on the road at Celina. A good Celina team. Wapakoneta improves to 5-0 and continue their perfect season to this point.